Hello, everybody. My name is Lorraine. I'm from Canada. I have a Verbling class for you at the beginner level. This class is called What Are You Reading? We'll be looking at the differences between the present simple and the present continuous. So I'm waiting for people to join me here in the class. If you are new to learning English, this is a good basic class for you, and you're welcome to join us here. And so I'm waiting for people to join us here in the classroom. Again, this class is called What Are You Reading? And in it, we will explore the differences between the present simple and the present continuous. And so we're waiting for people to join us here in the classroom. Okay, so if you are new or a real beginner at English, you are going to like this class. I'll keep the pace slow and we'll cover the material very slowly, and you'll have plenty of opportunities to speak and practice using English. The best way to learn is by talking. And so in this class, you'll get lots of opportunities to talk. So I'm just waiting for people to come into the class. If you have reservations for the class, you should be able to just come on right in. Hopefully people aren't having difficulties that way. Sometimes there is a problem. I have posted the worksheet for this class in the Verbling chat. I'll also post it right now in the Google chat. So when you come into the classroom, it's a good idea to grab the worksheet by clicking on it to download it. I'm just waiting for people to join me here in the classroom. Again, like I said, the title of this class is What Are You Reading? And we'll be exploring the differences between the present tense and the present continuous. So we have Noi with us. Hi, welcome. Noi, are you there? Hello, Noi. Can you introduce yourself? I'm sorry, Noi, I can't hear you. Check your microphone and make sure it is working. Okay, too bad. So we have Noi in the classroom, but I can't hear her or him. I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl. Okay, so just one moment. Anyway, if you are interested in joining this class, it would be great to have you come on into the classroom. If you have reservations for this class, as some people do, please join us now. We're waiting. And shortly we can get started with the material once we get some people in the classroom and able to be part of the class. The topic is, what are you reading? We're going to be looking at a dialogue between two people discussing the books they are reading. And you'll have opportunities to practice that dialogue and then make a dialogue of your own using the same kind of language. Okay, so I'm still waiting for more people to join us here in the classroom so we can get started. It's difficult to teach a class if there are no students. And we're just waiting for Noi to fix a microphone, and then we can at least have one person who is in the class. I'm looking for anybody else who would like to join us here so we can get started with the material. Okay. Noi, are you ready yet? Do you have a microphone? Not yet. Okay, well, I'm not sure how to handle the situation when we don't have anybody in the classroom. So please, if you are watching this lesson, it will be more interesting if you actually join the class so that we can interact with a student. And I only need one to interact with, and then the material will be easier to use. Okay. Well, I'm hoping that Noi can get microphone fixed. Meanwhile, I guess I'll try sharing my screen share and take a look at this material. I've never had the experience of nobody in my class. I don't know if people are having trouble getting into the class. Let me see. What's going on here? Okay, so this is my lesson for today. It's called What Are You Reading? It's at a beginner level. At any point, please join me here in the classroom because it's much easier to teach when there are people in the class. Okay. So, we look at this picture. What is happening? What is this person doing? Notice that we use the word what is happening. Happen with an ing on the end. Also, I said, what is this person doing? Also, this word doing has ing on the end. So what this person is doing is she is reading a book. You can see. She is reading a book. We have dialogue here, and the purpose of this dialogue is to get you thinking about what words need to go on the line, whether they are verbs or nouns. So the first sentence, Sarah says, "What blank are you reading?" So what word should go on this line? Noi, can you write that word in the chat? What word should go on the line? Okay, so Noi is not writing. I'll put it in. Yes, the word is book. What book are you reading? The next line that Sarah says that has a blank in it is, what blank of book is it? So we are looking at the kind of book. What kind of book is it? When we say what kind of book, we're asking about whether it's a biography, a novel, is it a crime drama? We're talking about the kind of book. Another word you could use is type. What type of book is it? The next line that we need to put some information into is Andy's. And he says, I read 1 or 2 novels every blank. Every blank. So we're talking about the number of novels during a period of time. And in this case, it's a month. Okay, and the next line that we need to fill in the blank is Andy's line, which is, do you blank it? So we're looking at how you feel about something in this case. So the word that's left here is like. Do you like it? Now, it's very difficult to do dialogues when I'm all by myself. So if you are watching at this point, please join me here in the classroom so that I have someone to talk to. I have Noi in the classroom who is having difficulty with a microphone that is not functioning, and that's too bad. I'm very sad about that. Noi, make sure that in settings you have the correct microphone selected. So you can try going to the settings on your Hangout and choose microphone. Maybe you already know that, but sometimes there may be 2 different microphones available to select, and you may have the wrong one selected. So we're just waiting for someone to join us here in the classroom. And we have ZC, who is in Verbling chat, who has put in an answer of month, which was what Andy said here. I read 1 or 2 novels every month. I'm going to read through this dialogue, and just so you hear the language and how the inflections are. Sarah, what book are you reading? Andy, I'm reading Catch-22. It's by Joseph Heller. Sarah, what kind of book is it? Andy, it's a novel. It's really good. Sarah, do you often read novels? Andy, yeah, I do. I read 1 or 2 novels every month. How about you? What are you reading at the moment? Okay. Noi, are you there? Noi, hello? I still hear nothing from you, Noi. I'm so sad. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, so Sarah said, I'm reading the Da Vinci Code. Andy, the Da Vinci Code? Do you like it? Sarah, well, it's okay. So in this dialogue, 2 things I want to show you. This word that Andy says, yeah. This is a very common way to say yes in English. It's a slang, but it is very common. Ah, yes. Hello, Noi. Yay. Oh, very good. I'm so happy. This is no fun by myself. Okay, so Noi, where are you from? Ah, very good. Can you read this dialogue with me, please? I want you to read for Sarah, and I'll read for Andy. Okay? Hello? Can you hear me? All right. Okay, can you read for Sarah, please? I'm reading Catch-22. It's by Joseph Heller. It's a novel. It's really good. Yeah, I do. I read 1 or 2 novels every month. How about you? What are you reading at the moment? The Da Vinci Code. Do you like it? Okay, very good. Noi, when you see a word that is a contraction, remember, yes. Okay, okay, no problem. This word is pronounced I'm. Repeat, I'm. Not am, I'm. Good, yes, I'm. Okay. It means I am, but it is a contraction. So we say I'm. Better. Okay. Let's go on. What is Andy reading? Yes. Andy is yes. Okay. What is Andy reading? Andy is reading Catch-22. Repeat. Perfect. Good. Who is the book by? Yes. Okay, so the book is by Joseph Heller. Exactly. The answer to who is the book by? The book is by Joseph Heller. Okay, what kind of book is it? Yes, it's a novel. Okay. Does Andy often read novels? Okay, so Andy says, yeah, I do. But to answer the question, does Andy often read books? Yes. Andy reads several novels per month. Or, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Does Andy often read novels? Yes, he does. Repeat, please. Yes. Yes, good. Yes, he does. Okay. What is Sarah reading? Yes, Sarah is reading. Exactly. Very good. Okay. What kind of books do you read, Noi? Repeat, please. Can you write the last word you said? So, in Verbling chat, read what I have written. I read novels. I read biographies. I read thrillers. Industrial relations. That is industry. I read industry publications. Okay, let's try. What are you reading at the moment? No. Kind of book, novel, biography, thriller. Reading at the moment, I am reading title, a title. I am reading The Da Vinci Code. I am reading To Sir with Love. I am reading Catch 22. It is a book title. Mm-hmm. Can you write it in the chat? Write it. Okay. Okay, human resources development. Okay, I'm reading human resources development. Okay, good. Yeah, human resources. Good, good. Okay, number 3. Which newspapers or magazines do you read? Okay, I read Cosmo. I read Cosmopolitan. Yes? Okay. When you talk in general about what kind of magazine you read, you just use present simple. I read Cosmopolitan. If you have the magazine in your hand and you are reading it, you say, I am reading. I am reading Cosmopolitan. So the first one is a habit. It's general. The second one, I am reading, is what is happening now, in the moment. This is action. I am reading. This is habit. I read Cosmopolitan. When do you usually read? When do you usually read? In the morning, in the afternoon, or at night? Okay, you would say, I usually read at night. Exactly, very good. Okay. So I am going to go back to the dialogue. What book are you reading? In the next one, we have blanks. What should go on the blanks? What book? Yes. What book are you reading? Good. Vincenzo, hi. Vincenzo. Okay. What does Andy say? Okay. Yeah. I am or I'm. I am reading or I'm reading. Okay, so let's look at Sarah's. Again, the word we use is read. What does Sarah say? Okay, do you often read novels? Good. And Andy says, do you see where my cursor is? Vincenzo, are you there?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm here. There was something that didn't work with my handset.
Okay,
Yes.
I hear you well now. Welcome to the class.
Thank you, teacher. Nice to be with you.
Okay.
Is it possible to have a link of this document?
Yes, let me see if I've got it here. Yes, I do. That is correct, Noi.
Okay, thank you, teacher. There is an echo. Oh dear.
Okay, that's Noi who is doing the exercise, Vincenzo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. And what should go here, Noi? What? Okay. This one is, are you reading at the moment, right now? What are you reading at the moment? Okay. So Sarah answers, I. Exactly. Very good. And Andy says, very good. Okay, very nice. Vincenzo.
Yes.
I would like you to read this dialogue with Noi. Noi, you be Sarah, and Vincenzo, Andy.
Okay.
Go ahead. Noi, read, please. Okay.
Yes. I am reading Catch-22. It's by Joseph Heller. It's a novel. It's really good. Yeah, I do. I read 1 or 2 novels every month. How about you? What are you reading at the moment? The Da Vinci Code. Do you like it?
Okay, very good. Well done. Okay, so this activity won't work very well because there are only 2 people. But this is to ask questions about reading habits. So I'll put Noi and okay. So Vincenzo, can you ask Noi what she is reading right now?
Do you want me to ask you about novel?
Yeah, ask Noi.
No. Ask Noi. Okay. Noi, what kind of book do you like to read?
Okay, Vincenzo, it's just what she is reading now. So the question will be, what are you?
Yes. Noi, what are you reading?
Okay. Okay, now Noi, ask Vincenzo what he is reading.
I'm reading a book about Einstein.
Okay, Vincenzo, what is the title of the book?
It's a series of books about famous scientists. It's the name of the book is Einstein.
Einstein. Okay, that's the name of the book. I'm not sure how to spell it. I think that's right. Okay. So, Vincenzo, ask Noi what kind of books she usually reads.
Noi, what kind of books do you usually read?
Okay, Noi, a good way to answer this question is I usually read this is the kind of book or
the
publication.
Genre.
Yeah, so maybe a novel, a crime book, a biography, an industry publication.
Yes.
Okay, I usually read magazines.
Yes.
Okay, so now Noi, ask Vincenzo about what he usually reads.
No, no,
Okay.
books. Yes. I generally read book about scientists, and right now I read books about languages like Spanish and English.
Okay, so you usually read language books.
Language books, yeah, books, yes.
Language books. Okay, good. Now, obviously, the way I want you to do this now, I'll get Vincenzo to do it first. I want you to tell me, well, actually, people could ask me too. Let's put me in there too. So we have one more. Okay. All right, Noi, I want you to ask me about what I'm reading. Okay, I am reading To Sir with Love. Okay. Vincenzo, ask what I usually read.
What do you usually read?
Let's see. I usually read science fiction.
Science fiction. Yes, I like it. Yes, I use some.
You like science fiction?
Yes.
Okay.
Some books about Urania, like this. I don't know if you know this series of books, Urania. Yes,
Doesn't sound familiar.
Urania.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. So this is what I want you to do. I'm going to say, let's see, Noi. Noi right now is reading Cosmopolitan,
Yeah.
but she usually reads magazines. Now, it happens that Cosmopolitan is a magazine, but that's what I want you to do. So Noi, I want you to tell me about what Vincenzo reads. Okay. Listen to me. I am talking about you, Noi. Noi is now reading Cosmopolitan. She usually reads magazines. Tell me about Vincenzo, please. Vincenzo is now reading Okay, Noi, repeat. Vincenzo is now reading Einstein. Einstein. He usually reads good. Okay, Vincenzo, tell me about my reading habits, please.
Yes. Lorraine is now reading To Sir with Love. She usually reads science books about science fiction.
Okay, yes. It's not science books. Science fiction is fiction. Mostly the science fiction I enjoy is very old.
Very old.
Yeah.
What kind of series are they?
I like Isaac Asimov.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
See, I like it very much. It's a famous.
Yes,
Asimov.
yes. He was a wonderful writer. Yes. My favorite series was the Foundation series.
Foundation.
Do you know it? Foundation.
Yes, so nice. It's a lot
Very
of time.
good.
I have a series of books, but the first 100 book in the series of Urania, but yes, there was also Isaac Asimov. Isaac Asimov, yes, Isaac Asimov.
Okay. All right. So, what's going on with my screen? There. Okay. All right. So we're using the difference between the present simple and the present continuous, and it has to do with habits and what the action is right now. So, Vincenzo, if we're going to talk about what is happening right now, how would you write that? How would you say it? Do you say it with an ing verb or the present simple? Which would you use?
No, I would use the present tense.
You would use
the present continuous, excuse me.
Yes, present continuous, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to write a word, verb, in Verbling chat. Okay, let's see. Noi, do you see the word?
It's very low. The voice of Noi is very low.
Yeah, it is, but
what is it?
We can at least hear her now. It was a long time before we could hear her at all. Noi, can you read the word in the chat? The next one. Talk. Okay. Can you tell me a sentence with the word talk? Make a sentence in English. Okay. Read this sentence, please, Noi. Read it. Yeah. So this is habit. We are talking in general. Vincenzo, how can you make it be something that is happening right now using the verb talk? Make a sentence.
Yes. What are you to? No. Who are you talking to?
Okay. Could be, who are you talking?
No, talking to.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to.
Okay, so this is happening right now. I am talking. Vincenzo asks me who I am talking to. I answer, I am talking to my class.
Can I say it also? I'm talking to you all.
Yeah, I'm talking to all of you.
All of you. Okay, thank you. It's a very all of you.
The Americans in certain places do say you all. You all.
You all.
I'm talking to you all. But we don't say that very often. It's not something from Canada.
Is it not correct, or
it probably is correct. It just sounds strange to my ear, because we don't use y'all. Y'all come back now.
Don't you like this strange sound?
It sounds very odd. Vincenzo, a long time ago, you came into my class, and your English has improved a lot.
Yes, because I'm attending lesson every morning. I attend lesson.
Wow.
Yes, I can
You're
feel.
doing very well.
I attend lesson every day. A lesson about pronunciation, and so I'm trying to discover the tricks in your pronunciation. Tricks.
Good.
Tricks.
Well done.
So yes. So there are most difficulties about the pronunciation of the short E, and because we are not accustomed. I cannot. Yes.
You speak Italian, yes?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So your T, for example, is very difficult. Your T is T, and I recognize you when you come in Italy from the T. It's the same for me, no?
Yeah.
It's impossible. Diciamo, it's very difficult, no, to reach the right pronunciation of your I don't know.
Write the sound. Write a word with that sound in it in the Verbling chat. Write a word that has the sound that you are having problems with. Did you see TH or CH, or I'm not sure.
TH.
TH? Like this?
Yes. No, this is, for me, is more simpler. I don't find the difficulties with the pronunciation of the H and the cat. The cat.
Yeah, it's a voiced sound, kind of in your throat.
Yes, when I have to put my teeth between, put my tongue between my teeth.
That's right. Yes.
And when I speak fast and I speak, I have to put very well my tongue between my teeth in order to make this pronunciation, because I know if I don't do that, it don't come. It doesn't come out right. It doesn't come right. Yes, that's the problem. But the problem is to tie words. That's the most difficult thing, you know. Sometimes I find some combination of words that's very difficult to tie together.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, there are words that are difficult even for English speakers. Anyway, I'm going to
Okay,
say
okay.
something to Noi here.
Yeah.
Noi, is this the first time you have been on Verbling? Yeah, first time. Well, very good. Well done. It is hard. I hope to see you again in a lesson. Thank you for coming.
You have a phrase, teach a sentence. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yes.
Anyway, we're at the end of this hour, so I have to go. I have the very next class after this one. It's at a pre-intermediate level. So anybody who would like to come along, please do. And I'll see you then or in another lesson at another day. Thanks for coming.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher. Bye, teacher.